flying, absolutely flying. Look at this. So you know, this 88.6 full wave entry, look at that, it's breaking out, breaking out of the trend line. I mean, I'm hoping this is going to be a little fake out and we have a little retest somewhere down here, but it don't want to stop. Gold as well, very interesting, man. Got Ethereum, gold and Bitcoin flying. So on the lower time frames, as you can see, this wick here just kind of went up and exhausted those orders up at that trend line. As you can see, it's worked its way back up. I've literally took profit twice in at this area in the space of what, 20 minutes. Re-entered, rebuilt the position, took profits once again. So, you know, from this morning's stream, just very quickly we had the you know, the move away and the US session. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart here, but we'll just roll with it. Yeah, we broke up, so we come up to the wave, had a bit of consolidation there. If we look at the 1 hour chart on the right, you know, one spike into it, closed below, one spike and then closed above it, and the next candle, wham. I mean, that's the power of that. The Trendmaster levels, it's it's absolutely insane. And once you get set up here, you know, the probabilities and what happens after this, the price action closes, it's all good. Yeah. So we'll just bring this out because it's worth a look. So what was the original setup? The original setup was this. Yeah, so this was the original setup. Actually, it's better on this. So we've got this 1 hour chart. This is what we was looking at. Moved down to here. The move down, come in. You know, we was trying to catch it at every level there. So we was literally taking every level as, okay, this is the bottom. Moves down to the next level. Reposition. Average position out. And then go from there. So we we literally went all the way down to the bottom, 88.6, which is around the 20,800 level. So after that, I do have some more. Let's see if we've got the other one, the following one. Yeah, they're in the group somewhere. No. Either way, the levels were met nicely, and you know, that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to update because I am thinking about wrapping up the streams, the videos and social media and all that. So we'll just wrap this last trade up, the last kind of analysis, just go over some results. The entry, I mean the entry, where was the entry, the average entry? I think it was around the 70.5 level, so it was around 21,749. Let me just double check that. I think that's way off, to be honest. idea. There's been so many entries over the past few hours that it's just disappeared. But either way, like I was talking about in the videos, the average entries, you know, moving through the scaling zones. I mean, we had three or four entries on the first fib, and then there was another few entries down here managing it out, and we ended up down somewhere in this scaling box, somewhere in between the top and bottom of here. So yeah, it's all good. So just some updates. I mean, we are poking out into the Overwatch. I mean, like, this is the 5 minute Overwatch. We are peaking out there at 90, looking at the 10 minute, 15 minute. So nearly every chart is poking up into the Overwatch now. I mean, very, very sketchy time. I think we could see a little pullback here. Cool. I mean, them targets are still up there. I think it was around 25k, but if it does move for the targets for the field, it's gonna head for that high tide up there. So 4 hour. Let's just have a quick look at this chart before we log off. So 4 hour. I mean, look how clean that is. Remember, we was talking about this point here. Or actually, I think that was on Ethereum. Yeah, it was on Ethereum. But needless to say, it's a very similar setup here. So we've got a nice kind of wick here in that support area, and we've got a strong candle coming out. I mean, I'm not being funny, but this is a morning star formation, if I do say so myself. Very strong. I mean, if we can get up to this 22,500 level, that's even better. And moving into tomorrow with a morning star formation, that is very good news. 4 hour trendline break, bounce, 4 hour double bottom on support, trendline break, 1 hour Fibonacci setup, 88.6, moving away. What more can you say? So let's wait for a little pullback. Let's wait for these lower time frame Overwatches to reset, and then we can go ahead and reposition. Let's see what the 3 minute, look at that. I mean, we got 1, 2, 1 minute divergences. So yeah, very, very interesting time now. Very cool, very cool. Okay, quick look on ETH just to wrap up the day. So clean, so clean. Look at that 4 hour chart. This is I forget where the average was for ETH, but they're all closed out now. Interesting look on the Overwatch, broken out to the upside there. So let's just look at that ETH daily chart. So look at that, look at this hammer, the wick that went down. Remember, this dot we put on this chart is right here. So that's the wick for the day. This is the low for yesterday. Interesting. Just noticed that inside bar on gold. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, so Ethereum. I mean, I'm not ruling everything out. This could be a move up for exit for the long positions, but I'm not. I just always think that when we see these moves back up to the kind of like the upper third of the previous impulse. So yeah, let's wait for these Overwatches to reset and hope some peeps got profits if there is anybody watching. Yeah, cool. So with that being said, cheers.